It's time for a nightclub, my comrade. Ivan hops into his frogger and away we go rushing prepping the club. Ivan lands the helicopter gently and professionally, and I didn't even know helicopters bounce, Anyway, we enter and get a cutscene. The first thing we hear is some cunt who wears a leather jacket because he looked up how to be cool on WikiHow and runs like a headless chicken. It's only after he finishes pretending that he realizes Ivan exists. When I was in school, I got treated the exact same way. Yeah, I was the quiet kid. Anyway, the cheap version of Iron Man and the chicken start arguing because that's what they do apparently. I suddenly like Tony because he claims to have built a career on narcissism, and that really reminds me of Stalin. Ah yes, the good old days of Gulag, starvation and rushing Berlin because the Germans burned down your whole village in Belarus. I wonder if it'll happen here. He also calls Ivan a celebrity. Infamous war criminal hiding from the United Nations would be more appropriate, but celebrity sounds nicer. Then the homo pair start talking about some English Dave, which is obviously a red flag. I'm pretty sure every European except the Portuguese hate the English. Me too. Especially the accent. And the fact you can rely on them for anything. If you don't believe me, I can ask the French and the Polish during World War II. Tony gives me a tour of the place, and then the absolute worst could have happened. An Englishman enters the room and tortures my ears with his posh accent, and on top of that he butchers Spanish. Dave offers for a European to take the DJ run, and if it's another fucking English dude, I will knock Dave out and replace his sexual organ with that of a female hyena and send him to Siberia. Thankfully, for him, he picks a Balkan Slav, Solomon. A good friend of Ivan. You see, Ivan and Solomon were the guys who created the Remove Kebab. He also has a shady military past, just like Ivan. English Dave lives. For now. Okay, we can move now, and alcohol! I like this place already. We gotta prep the place, so let's do the equipment first. Tony tells us to steal a hard bass machine on wheels. He also suggests we don't kill anyone. This guy is funny. We arrive at the festival and start mowing people down instantly. Ivan teleports out of the helicopter, punches a woman, and steals the hard bass boss. The flashing lights hurt my eyes because even having lived in a communist bloc is used to seeing depressing amounts of grey. Not this. On the way I sabotage the NPC's vehicles, which is very fun. For me, not for them. Terrorizing NPCs is very relaxing and grants a healthy dose of serotonin. 10 out of 10 will do again. We arrive at the club without any problems. Well, other than breaking the laws of physics. Now it's time for the staff. We got a dodgy black car with a cool horn. Murdering people in a very relaxed way without consequences from the police aside, we pick up the bartender. He ends Bart's. Poor Bart. We get the bouncer via vehicular manslaughter, and off we go getting the last person. I notice motorcyclists along the way who are a real hazard obviously, so I take them out tactically. We deliver the Gulag workers, also known as staff. We get into another cutscene and Tony just read my mind.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Laszlo begins to act like a debil again. He shows us the private office, but really I'm only interested in the booze. But not this fucking guy. Not again. I don't want to hear his posh accent just so... Can we just execute him or something? Also, I love how we all drink empty glasses. Anyway, let's pick up my fellow war criminal. We get a cool horn car with... oh no, the English guy. I have to traverse the entire way from the club to the airport with this urot who won't shut up. When we get there, Solomon calls. He's in trouble. The pilot had too much vodka and passed out. Unless he drank 37 liters of pure 100% vodka, he's a Western spy. We can't decide for sure until the plane gets down, so we gotta chase it. I followed the jet all the way through Los Santos with Dave not shutting up and having to listen to him. We get on the motorway, and while Dave and Solomon are trying to stabilize the situation, Ivan decides now is a good time to play with the horn. Another motorcyclist down, by the way. Doing God's work here. Solomon decides to land the jet at Sandy Shores and actually doesn't die. Not dying. Sounded like a successful day in the Soviet Union.
Twat.
Solomon says it's nice to meet Ivan. Did he forget about Yugoslavia? Dave says I'm a genius while my monkey brain plays with the horn. We get into another cutscene where Laszlo acts like an urod by speaking German to a Slav. Americans.
Yes, 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 yes. Whoa. Jesus. Tonight, at the opening of Omega! Yeah, Los Santos has finally figured out how to party again. You're gonna join me, DJ Laszlo, in welcoming my very best friend. I discovered him in Ibiza, which is in the Netherlands. The set was amazing. He is starting his first ever residency in the United States in this club. All right? Please, all of you, give it up for the one, the only, Solomon! This guy. Let me know if you want me to MC.
Let me think about it.
Okay, great. He wants me to beatbox. I'm gonna fucking get laid. I'm gonna be down here with the chicks. Fucking grinding, bro. Molly, bro. Molly!
If you don't wanna end up like Laszlo, you better subscribe to Life of Boris. See ya.